this is the last video of my most recent experiments with the full-size mini barrel. So, kind of an odd lineup here. I'm not going to try this just because I don't know if it's going to mess with my palate going to the whiskeys after it. But this was a Pinot Noir, and this one I aged in I had a barrel that had some Nulu cask strength bourbon. I wasn't really fond of that bottle. Even after I double oaked it, I wasn't that fond of it. But I proofed it down to like 100 proof, and it was actually pretty decent. So, but anyways, I aged this in there for 3 months, and this thing is 46 proof, man. It's crazy, and it's really good now. I mean, it's probably the best bourbon barrel aged red wine I've tried. So, I'm not going to do these blind. It's kind of pointless. Balcones, one, heavily peated. It's a cask strength, heavily peated Texas single malt. This thing went to 130 proof, and this one, yeah. So I had in a mini barrel a Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, a sticky treat. It was like a 5-year-old Texas corn whiskey. I pulled that lid. I just kind of lightly charred it, flipped it, and put it in, and that's what I aged this in. And then the Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye. This thing's a monster. So I had some Nulu maple finished bourbon that tastes like dessert. I just second fill poured this thing into there and aged it for 3 months. This thing is 152 proof. It's like rocket fuel. It's crazy. Like I proofed it down to drink it because it's just this is not proof down. This is 152 proof. It's just crazy how it's just a crazy whiskey. That's all I'll say. I will say there was another one that I did, this Laphroaig 10-year sherry oak finish. This is probably one of my favorite available heavily peated single malts. But I had to drain pour this bottle because so one of the lids, one of the barrels I was aging whiskey in, I ran out of wax. So I just grabbed a candle. Well, it was a scented candle, and it worked for aging what was in that barrel at the time because the wax was on the outside. But when I pulled the lid, I scraped the wax off and I kind of lightly charred the surface, trying to like burn off the wax. Well, apparently I didn't burn it all off because this grabbed the flavor of that scented candle, and it was just gross. So, yeah. Just wait until you have the beeswax pellets and just use those. Okay. Anyway, so I'm just going to start with the Balcones because it's only 130 proof. I love this single malt. Oh my goodness gracious. It's just, single malts are just going to be sweet to me, and this just punches through with loads of sweetness. And surprisingly, the peat is kind of mellow on it. Oh my! It's like heavily peated single malt syrup. It's so intensely sweet. It's crazy. I feel like you could add this to I don't know, some other single malts that you want to like amp up. I mean, it's just a sugar bomb, man. A peated sugar bomb. That's what it is. All right, let's go for this Jack Daniel's. This thing's ridiculous. I gotta be careful nosing this thing. Mm-mm-mm. Man. Oh my gosh. Mm. I don't know what to say, man, but that's just really good. Like if you like Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye, this is like the Coy Hill version of that, basically. It's everything that you could ever want a Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye to be. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. So what did I do with these barrels when I was done with them? So the barrel that had this Pinot Noir in it, I went ahead and refilled with, where'd it go? This. This is a Westward American Single Malt. They're in Portland, Oregon. It's a pretty cool place to go check out. Not Portland, the distillery. This is their cask strength Pinot Noir cask finished. So this is like a single barrel select. This is, I guess, apparently I told the guys there at the distillery I had this, and they were like, "Where'd you get that at?" Like, apparently it's not easy to get. I don't know. But this thing, it's really good. It's really good. So I put that back into the barrel that had that. So it's going to be like a second Pinot Noir cask finish. The Balcones, what did I do with that one? Okay. I didn't do anything. I took the lid out, cleaned the barrel, and this I put in each Taylor small batch. Brand new lid, everything. So, but the Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye, this one I'm actually really excited to see how this turns out. What am I grabbing down here? So I had kind of like half a bottle each of this Cimarron Tequila Blanco, pretty good tequila, and then this Olmeca Altos. They're basically it's a Blanco tequila. So that's sitting in the barrel that had the Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye. So this is the Balvenie 14-year Caribbean cask. So it was this full with Balvenie 14-year Caribbean cask, and then I filled it to right there with Hamilton 151 rum, which is technically a Caribbean rum. So, Balvenie, this 14 Caribbean cask is probably, I think, one of their better, regular offerings that's somewhat affordable, but the flavors are good, but it's only 86 proof, and it's weak. Like, it needs something to punch it up, which is why I put that Hamilton in there. So let's see. Got another Glencairn right here. What did it go up to? So this is now. Oh, and this was in the barrel that had the Yellowstone single barrel. That's what I refilled that barrel with. Was this? This is 120 proof. That's the proof that Balvenie should be sold at. 120 proof, not 86 proof. Come on. And then I refilled that barrel, a third fill, with, I had another red blend that was a bourbon barrel aged. I bought it as a bourbon barrel aged red blend. I put that into this cask. Should be interesting. Okay. And I have one more red wine aging in the barrel that had the Benchmark single barrel, which really blew me away. I have another red wine sitting in that cask. Funky tropical fruit and bananas, man. rum. What do you expect? I don't really pick up much on the single malt. Well, let's see. It's a really beautiful color, though. Man, that's almost as dark as that. No, it's not almost as dark as that. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Now that is tasty. I'm picking up the single malt now. That's coming through, but that rum is just pushing loads of just that funky tropical fruit sweetness and banana sweetness. But it still has that, like, I don't know, like that backbone of the Balvenie malt. Man. I might try that. I might add some that Hamilton 151 to some other single malts and put them in mini barrels, because goodness gracious, that is really tasty. Yeah. Oh yeah. That is what Balvenie 14-year should taste like. Okay. That's it for the full-size mini barrels for now. Again, let us know. Chanel and I love hearing about your experiences, what you're doing. I've been hearing a lot of good things, and people are saying even they're trying some more like budget bourbons in these full-size mini barrels, and they tend to be reaching for those bottles, that they put in the full-size mini barrels over their other bottles. And honestly, I do the same thing. The full-size mini barrels, they just make the whiskeys better. They just do. They work. Anyways, all right. Till next time.